Hello everybody, welcome to our channel. I'm Siggy.
I'm Paul.
And we are basically here to just talk about how we met. So,
You want to tell them?
sure. So we met on Hinge. We met on Hinge after we were both desperately looking for love. Desperate, very.
A little bit.
Yep. And I actually found him.
She did.
And matched him. Well, whatever. And then he matched back with me. And we started talking. I think the first conversation that we had, we probably talked from like 8 p.m.
It was 8
to like
to
5 in the morning, 4 or 5 in the morning. So what happened was we started texting on Hinge, and then like towards the end of the night, I'm like, I'm tired of that. So I'm like, let me get your number.
Close to midnight, she wanted to call.
Okay, we wanted to call each other, and I was bored sitting in my car. You know how you sit in your car for an hour after you get home from work? Yeah, that's what I was doing. Yes, I was.
You never told me that part.
I was in the car on the phone with my friend, and I was like, "Oh, he's fine," and I'm like, "Match," and then he matched me back, and then we started talking, and it was cool. It was cool.
Oh, that's cool. I mean, we talked till 5 in the morning.
Yeah. So
it was cool.
Yep.
She started the conversation off with, let's guess each other's nationality.
Yeah. Because in his pictures, he looked like Orlando Rodriguez, Gonzalez,
Who are those?
The third. I don't know. But you look Spanish is what I'm saying. He looked Hispanic.
Some around the way dudes.
Yeah, he looked Hispanic. And I was like, you Dominican? He was like, no. I was like, okay. So we guessed each other's nationalities. And he actually guessed mine because I told him my nickname is Siggy. And then he was like, oh, are you Jamaican? I'm like, how you so smart? He's so smart.
I think that's a very common.
Don't say common. I'm not common. Fast forward to the next day. This is day 3. So
called you.
I called him. I FaceTimed him by mistake. He called me while I was driving. So yeah, he called me while I was driving, and then I had my phone in my lap. Don't drive and text. Don't do that. He called me while I was driving, my phone in my lap, and while I'm driving, I must have hit the FaceTime button with my stomach, because you know the gyms is closed. So I must have hit the FaceTime button with my stomach, and then I look down and I see this man on my phone screen. I'm like, oh, you probably getting all the chins. Like, yeah. Come on.
I knew
so I was so mad.
Called me by accident, but I just let it rock. I was like, let's see what happens.
Yeah. So, what happened now? So I was scared to put my face in the phone. I didn't really put my face in the phone because I was driving. But when I got home.
But it needed to happen because we met online.
Catfish.
And her photos could be fake.
Your photos.
And I was already sitting there thinking like, this is catfish.
Nope, it wasn't.
Bad time.
No. But I asked him, I was like, what's the appropriate amount of time to meet somebody that you met online? And he was like,
that was her way of saying, I'm trying to see you tomorrow.
Whatever. But I asked, whatever. So we Googled it, and then I was just like, okay, so when do you want to go on a date? He was like, tomorrow. I was like, oh, I gotta get, laid. I can't just, I wasn't ready. I was single, staying inside. I needed to.
Yeah, but you were asking because you were trying to go out the next day.
I was asking because I wanted to meet you.
So the next day, so I picked a restaurant, and first of all, it was like 30 minutes past her house.
I live in Suffolk County, New York, and he lives in Manhattan.
Yeah, and I had to go 30 minutes to her house, but then the restaurant was 30 minutes past her house. So I drove a whole hour to get there.
Yep, sure did.
Find out that it was like private neighborhood.
Yeah, so we couldn't go to the restaurant because it was private.
But I had picked another place, and What was it? The sign.
I don't know. Everywhere we went,
They needed.
it was like
cash only. I was
cash
like, oh, I don't have
only,
cash.
or it was like really long wait because of COVID and all that stuff. So we ended up going to this restaurant called Margaritas.
Yeah, little Mexican spot.
Yeah. So when we were there,
it was cool.
It was cool. Like,
food was good, music was good. The guy came up. He wanted to sing a song. And what happened?
He was speaking Spanish.
Like, yeah,
and I remember when we first started talking, I was like, yeah, I know mad Spanish. Like, I'm fluent. I didn't say I was fluent, but I was like, I know a lot of Spanish. I can speak Spanish. And then, but I was so nervous on the date that when the guy came up to us and he was talking to Spanish, he was asking me what kind of music I wanted to hear. I was just like, huh. And I just couldn't. I couldn't. Because I was just like, stuck.
That was actually fun.
Yeah, and then he started playing Besame Mucho. And,
that was the name of the song?
And it was so awkward because I'm like, do I look at him? Do I look at the man singing?
It was a little too
I didn't know.
For the first
yeah,
date.
I'm just like, this is real.
And I told him to play something
Spicy,
romantic. And once he started playing, I was like, I shouldn't have
awkward. Yeah. But it was nice though. And then after we went to the beach and we walked on the boardwalk and we talked and we held hands and stuff like that. So it was nice. No, I wasn't trying to kiss him. No, you know when somebody look into your eyes and like, and then like he was not even. I'm talking and he's just like looking. He's grilling me and I'm just like
talking. Who am I supposed to look at?
Yeah, but you were like grilling me like I will.
She wanted to kiss.
I will touch you. Like, that's how you was looking at me. And I was just like... And then I asked him, I'm like, are you going to kiss me? Because you staring at me like you can't... Like, I couldn't take it. So I'm just like, just kiss me because I don't have time for this. This is too much. I don't like this. But yeah. So the date ended at like probably like 9 something.
When did it start? Like 3?
It started like 3 in the afternoon. And it ended at 9 something. But it was cool.
It was cool.
It was cool. I had a great time. We spoke when you got home and I got home. We talked on the phone.
Yeah, point is we've been magnets since
that.
Since we met on Hinge.
Yeah.
Shout out to Hinge.
Shout out to Hinge. How you make an H?
So 2 weeks later, it was just kind of like we're dating.
So we went on like... We met on July 23rd.
Yeah.
Our first date was July 26th. He asked me to be his girlfriend on August 1st.
I mean, when you know, you know. So there was no point in wasting time.
Yep.
And then
it's COVID, so you might as well shack up and
pretty much. No. If it works for you.
Yeah, I mean, do what you do. But
definitely don't Google anything.
Yeah, don't Google anything because Google, that's some bullshit.
Google's a struggle.
Yeah, but anyway. Google, they want to stick to certain, no time for that.
Then, I was never a fan of online dating. I got on online dating just because my sister told me to because of COVID and I was bored. And look what happened, you know? So that's another thing too. Don't be afraid of online dating because good things can actually happen. So we'll probably, end the video here. We're going to end it here and we'll give you updates on what we're doing. We don't know how often we're going to update. We'll try to make it often because maybe the next video will be more about our businesses and maybe a little bit more detail and how we started them or even how we got the ideas for them. So until next time. Till next time, thank you everybody for watching and comment, subscribe, however they do it.